There was some other point I was gonna make with that, but I don't remember what it was. Something about don't jack off. You should stop. I was wrong, by the way. Not everybody died. A lot of people died. Look at the children with no arms. Can't you regenerate your dead villagers? Yeoman is now Varg. Yeah, except I didn't kill a man, and I'm also not like a pagan LARPer. They haven't grown their arms yet. Please be kind to them. Huh. Huh. Is this factory safe? We really need more info. Nice. Oh, come on. Wait, do I? Oh, fuck! Don't do. Why would? Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that. Wait, really? Pascal's gonna fight with me? The pacifist? He's gonna kill his own kind? Ooh, ooh. Oh, okay. I guess he is. Wow, this fucking Beast Lord sword is fucking good. Like, if you can, as long as, like, against a lot of enemies, you can get a lot of damage in. It's slow though, so yeah, you gotta be kind of careful. Oh, right! Yeah, the thing I was getting to. Sorry, this stream of consciousness kind of lose my train of thought sometimes. What I was getting to, my initial thing I was gonna ask was, have there been any porn, like, genres invented recently? Categories? Oh, ooh. I mean, I'd like to imagine that all of you have stopped watching pornography, you've stopped jacking off. But I'm pretty aware that that's probably not the case. And, I was just curious. Has there been any strange categories invented, like JOI shit? Or is that as far as we've gone so far? Have we only reached that, you know, piece of bedrock so far? Still have a way to go before we've, like, tunneled down to the next level. I mean, trap shit has gotten popular recently, it seems. I don't know if that's necessarily new, though. In fact, I don't think so. It's just like a rebranding of Shemale. You know what I mean? The Shemale PR guy did a very good job. With some sort of reverse psychology viral marketing, you know? Let me just pick up these items. Let me limp to these items. Whoo! Whoo! Yo. Dude, I didn't know Pascal had a fucking final form. In my natural state, I'm a pacifist. But in my upgraded state, I am a killing machine! Ooh. That's a pretty slow... That was not worth it. The gun was just working better. Yeah. Oh, this one's pretty... Oh, no. See, I keep thinking they're close and then I need to hit. Yeah, and I mean, I guess that did alright. Fuck, this is neat. It's like the opposite of most of the combat, too, just because of how fucking slow it is. Can I just, like, walk into them, by the way? No. Okay. Give me an attack, Pascal. Give me a swing. No, not up and down. What are you doing? No, a swing. How come that time you decided to do up and down? Oh, there you go. There you go. Ooh, ooh, Rock'em Sock'em Robots, my favorite. Fuck yes. Oh, it's ankles? Is that just the name of the model, or? Ooh, ooh, it's so good. Oh shit. I love it. Oh, it does nothing. Hit him, quick, quickly. Oh, that fucking right hook! He's gonna hit. Back up, back up, back up. Dodge. Or not. I guess the button I was pressing also attacks. Alright. You got this. Easy. His head hasn't popped up yet, but you've broken the toy. Oh fuck, you're no. Ooh! I love this! Dude, this is honestly one of the best parts of this game, is they just keep including, like, new shit. Oh. It's so good. Yeah, that was pretty cool. And it was they had it last like just a tiny bit. You know what I mean? Like just enough for like a cool cinematic sort of thing, and then it's over, and you don't do it again. Or maybe I don't know if you do it. Oh, I'm playing as Pascal. I'm playing as Pascal. He can't jump or run or anything. He just kind of does this. Okay, well, you know, it's neat. Again, they're just one-upping themselves by like, hey, you want to play as Pascal for a second? Seemingly no reason to do that right now. Not even going anywhere different than where A2 is. So you could have just played as A2 and then Pascal could have followed you, but... Oh. Okay, wait up. Wait up. Wait up. Wait a hot second. We just talked to Pascal. This is a very sad moment. I don't want to underplay it. But we just talked to Pascal about how none of these machines had weapons. And he was considering bringing the weapons back. I understand, okay, we killed 2 robots just now. They didn't have weapons on them, but if they did, then it'd be like, okay, they used those. But no. Was there just a stockpile of weapons in this room? Maybe there was. Maybe there was. But, you know, it's like... Those are just metal pipes. No, they aren't. Look at that. That's a sword. That's one of those machine swords. You see how it's like, it looks like a pipe at the end, but then it turns... I have one of those swords. I can show you. That's a machine sword. It's the sword the machines use. Yeah. See? Let me just I can't take it out right now. But look at it. I mean, see that right there. And then that. It's identical. It's the same thing. It even curves the same way at the end. So, I don't know, man. I guess I just have to assume that they were just lying around. You know, you gotta pay attention to this stuff, you know. Ooh. 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 Ooh, that I don't like that. Do I kill Pascal, putting him out of his misery because he can't live with himself with all these people dead, or do I get rid of his memory? Which is it his whole memory? So like he just doesn't remember anything? I mean, the memory is still better than killing someone, you know. But if you got rid of their whole memory, you're almost getting rid of like who they are. Not, I mean, it's a robot, so in that way, it's like, what does it really matter either way? You know, like, but this game's obviously supposed to have you sort of question the idea of what, you know, how much of a person robot is. Honestly, killing him sounds more humane. Yeah, but I don't know. I think it. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. But I think I wouldn't even have the... I don't know if I would even choose between these 2 options in real life. You know what I mean? Like honestly, I would just say, like, I'm not killing you, for one. Like, first of all, you're not going to drag me down because you want to kill yourself. You know what I mean? Like, killing yourself, mortal sin. Killing someone, also mortal sin. I'm not going to let you drag me down with you, right? But also, I'm not going to fucking wipe your memory because that's fucking cruel. But in this case, I have to do one of those 2 things unless I can just walk away. Because that is honestly like the real life option that I would choose. It's just like this is... No. This is sad, but no, I can't believe this is a real option. No way. No way. It actually lets you do that. No way. Ooh. Ooh, I like this game. I like this game. I like that they rewarded me for thinking outside the box. Rewarded, debatably. But, like, they gave me the option. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. For a split second, I thought it said Unit 9S has been destroyed. Like it just off screen, he died. He's destroyed the core of a resource recovery unit. He's got the authorization key in the process, but I'm concerned about his worsening psychological state. Care should be taken to prevent him from coming into contact with A2. Likewise, this pod will take care to see that A2 avoids contact with 9S. Never even considered this option. Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. I may have to play this game. It's pretty good. It's really quite good. Oh, right. We were talking about porn categories. After that serious subject, I gotta scroll up and see what you were saying. A lot of incest and bestiality on mainstream. Dude on dude, chick on chick. Pushing incest recently. Interracial. Cucking. Yeah, I mean, none of that's new, is the thing. All that stuff is like... I don't want the mouse here. That's not new. My question was like, is there anything new? And JOI stuff is the newest I know anything about. The rest of those are just escalations or popularizations of old stuff. It's more sinful to relieve someone of their pain. Pain is an important part of life. I don't know if I agree with your reasoning behind that, but I would agree generally. I agree that, yeah, you shouldn't kill somebody, you know. And it's kind of a strange, it's really a question that only really comes up in like fantasy and sci-fi sort of shit. The idea that someone's in so much pain that you should kill them to stop the pain. Because in real life, generally, if you're in that much pain, you're dead. You know, like you're moments away from dying. And so it doesn't really, you don't really have to worry about, you know, mercy killing the guy because he's gonna die. Like he's, you know. Suicide is not the end of pain, simply the transferring of that pain. That's actually kind of a real nice way of putting it. Because that's true. You're not ending it. Well, and I don't know in which way you're putting that. I guess you could be putting it in a different way than I was thinking of. What I was thinking is that it's transferring it simply because if you're killing yourself, all you're doing is basically sending yourself to hell. Almost certainly. In which case, you're just getting more pain. But also there's the idea that, yeah, you're making someone else be in pain by killing yourself. Somebody cares, you know. But that's not the way I was thinking about it. Have you ever read the book I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream? No, but I know the basic premise of like it's a machine that's like torturing people for all time, you know. I know the premise of it, but no, I haven't read it. It's a short story, isn't it? Not a book. I want to read it and play the game. The game is actually supposed to be like almost better. I think the guy who wrote the story said he really liked the game. I think. I want to say that, but I don't know. He could have been dead by then. They didn't make it, did they? No, I'm sorry. I see. This is what's left of their personal effects. Thank you. Now I'll just place these flowers with them. Flowers? Yeah. I'm just imitating an old ritual. The human race had many traditions when it came to mourning their dead. I know that may not mean much to us, but, well, I just want their souls to find some peace. That's the wish I'm putting into these flowers at any rate. Thank you again for your help. Can I admit something? I'm relieved that I was too injured to fight. I'm relieved because it allowed me to escape. Do you mind if I tell you the ending? Yes, I mind. Don't. Oh, the ending of the story. I thought you meant the ending of the game. I was like, fucking yeah. Don't don't fucking tell me that. The ending to the story. I guess I'd prefer if you didn't. I don't care about spoilers that much, but that's like... Yeah, I guess I don't want to know how it ends, honestly. This game's sad. This game's just depressing. Seems to be some mission over here, so. What about people who are brain dead? Should we just let them sit in a hospital forever? Well, no, not really. I mean, and it depends on the situation, but that's sort of the thinking behind it, is that, like, you only have a responsibility to do your best to save someone, but that's not necessarily going through extraordinary means to do so, insofar as, like, keeping on life support for the rest of time on the off chance they might come alive. You're not necessarily, like, morally obligated to do that. Obviously, it's not a question that's easily answered in like, general statements, though. Because it's obvious, you know, like, some people are going to have a much better chance of getting out of that kind of thing, where other people, it's like, it's basically zero. Where is this? Oh, it's back on the... I see. Yeah, I don't know. I like that we've gotten on the topic. We went from porn categories to suicide and mercy killing. Interesting thought just came to my head there. Do you think we could ever live in a time where one of those became porn categories? Do you think you could ever see suicide? I guess it kind of... You know, I guess in a way, we're kind of already there. You think of people who watch shit on live leaks, and they watch, like, jihadis cutting people's heads off, and they watch suicides, and they watch stuff like that. And, like, they probably, some of them, get off on it. So, oh, hey. So yeah, maybe. Hello, black-haired 9S. You're a unit. Then some of you survived. Yeah, I'm 9S, by the way. Oh yeah, I've heard of you. You're the model people used to call 9s, right? Yeah. I'm 4S. It's impressive you're still alive, 9S. You're type 4 model, eh? You guys were deployed pretty early on, if I remember correctly. I sure wasn't expecting to run into another scanner model. Not after what happened to the bunker. So what are you doing here? Gathering intel on the enemy. Yorha might be a thing of the past, but the resistance is still around. So as long as my body works, I figure I should make myself useful. If you have any information about local enemies, can you share it with me? There's only so much I can do on my own. Huh. Neat. Interesting. Comparing your data with mine reveals a number of individual differences between machines of late. Looks like different regions have their own specialized machines, almost like the environment is affecting them somehow. But of course that's absurd. Evolution is a farce. Of course... Oh, right. I should pay you for your trouble. Please take this. Hey, by the way, would you mind if I called you 9s too, just like everyone else? Go ahead, nobody calls me that anymore, though. Because they're all dead. Hey. Are there any more new enemies? Yeah, okay. Do you mean snuff porn? Yeah, I guess. Ooh, beast curse. Yeah, I mean, again, that doesn't really fall under new, does it? It's more just another type of porn that exists. Wait, really? Why isn't the image changing? What? That was weird. I was gonna say, I was about to be really, like, disappointed that they reused assets, but no, they didn't. Just for some reason it wasn't changing there for a second. Okay. Might be... I wonder if there's anything that would be beneficial from, like, combining the two beast weapons, using the really big beast sword and the beast axe spear thing. Let's teleport over there, I think. Which one is this? Center. The quest is just rewarding you for obtaining enemy data, so I wouldn't bother trying to complete it. That's what I figured. I wasn't actually going to try and complete it. But I'm happy to know that I shouldn't. Because I probably just wouldn't have anyway, unless it was like actually really interesting stuff that I got from it. Or like good weapons or something. Yeoman, would you play Harvester? Yeah, I actually played like a few hours of it on the finale stream before I went to Alaska. And yeah, it's a good game, so I would play it. I was thinking a full playthrough. Yeah, I was considering whether or not I was going to go back to it and finish it. I still have the footage, like I still have to like cut it up and put it on YouTube if I'm going to do that. Which I've just been lazy about. Yeah, I don't know. I like Harvester. Harvester's a really cool game. Like, really unique. Oops. Fallout game. I mean, we were playing New Vegas, which I just now realized, by the way. Kind of forgot about that one. Yeah, we were playing a Fallout game, and I completely, it slipped my mind. I forgot that's one of the games we were playing right now. Shit. I wish I didn't remember that, because I don't want to, I have too many games I'm playing through right now. I was trying to eliminate them, you know, like finish, for instance, finish NieR Automata, you know, finish that thing of RimWorld, which wasn't hard, because I fucking lost. Get some, you know, like clear some stuff so that we can focus on less games at a time, you know? So that we don't play like NieR Automata for 3 months to get through the first ending. What am I doing here? Ooh. Oh shit. Loot. Huh. He still hasn't installed the proper mods. Yeah, that's because I was doing the DLC and stuff. Honestly, the reason I think I might have forgot about it, or like, and the reason I half almost don't want to go back to it, but I also do because I want to play the new DLC. The problem was I didn't realize how much dialogue the new DLC would have, and maybe the base game has that much too, but like when you're playing it by yourself, I think you just don't notice it as much. Whereas like when you're streaming it, it's like, okay, this is like, you know, you cut it up on to put on YouTube. You know, I was doing that and like, it'd be like a whole 45-minute part that I put on YouTube is like all me like just listening to these guys, these robots talk. And it's like, oh, that's kind of, I don't know about that. And it makes me feel kind of weird while I'm doing it too, because it's like, should I be, you know, like skimming through this? Should I be reading all of it? You know, like what should I? Because like I doubt it's very interesting to watch all of it when it gets that long. But also if you haven't played the DLC yourself, you're you know trying to see what it is, you'd want to see all of it. I don't know. Coast. Let me save. I think I did, but Old World Blues is the only DLC that does that. Oh, well then I chose well, clearly. I don't know then. It's kind of weird. It's been long enough now where I'm like not even sure if... Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think about that. Whether or not I should add that back into the roster. I kind of want to just start some new games though. You know what I mean? Like, excited about starting Yakuza 0. And after we finish Pokemon, I'll probably either not replace that with anything and only play like 3 games. What are we playing through right now? NieR Automata. RimWorld's over. That was just a short little thing. I'll probably play it again even soon, but not, that's like, we're not in the middle of that. So like, yeah, I guess it's just 3, because it's like Grand Strategy, NieR Automata. No, it's just 2. Oh, and Pokemon, 3. So yeah, we finish this, play Yakuza 0, finish Pokemon, play I don't know what. Maybe, I don't think I'd only want to focus on 2 games at a time. I think 3'd probably be good. Maybe some indie shit. I kind of want to play more indie shit, to be honest. There's a bunch of like little games that like aren't worth like playing a bunch of streams for, but would be really interesting to stream. Like just try them out, and if they're good, play through them, and they're probably not that long anyway. And just some interesting indie shit. Oh, I don't like that either. Soul box. Ooh, I wonder if that has to do with the Gestalt project. The other one was like Meat Box or something, and this one is Soul Box. And the Gestalt thing we were reading about is how like they were separating the body from the soul from the body. If the distinction there matters. It's only really in the beginning. There are fairly long dialogue bits later on, but most of Old World Blues is going through dungeons. Yeah, and I mean, it kind of became that way once I stopped talking to all those robots and started going out and doing shit. So, yeah, I'm just gonna have to think about it. We might play more of that. It's just weird, you know? It's just kind of like a weird position to be in with the long breaks when you're not finished with the game. I like how I didn't even wait for him to talk about how there's no enemies. I just immediately start hacking the chest. He was probably going to say something about like, oh, it's strange. There's no enemies, but there's a chest here. Maybe it's some kind of trap. But I just like immediately start hacking the thing. So greedy for the hope of a weapon in this thing. Oh, I thought there was still some down there. Oh, wait. Have you tried The Long Dark? I haven't played in a bit, but I bought an alpha and it was great. I did actually, and it was, you know, like you're you're entitled to your opinion, but I found it underwhelming, actually, especially the story mode. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, this is new. This is interesting. I mean, not really that new, but slightly different. Actually makes it a lot easier to dodge shit, although they're also just not shooting much shit at me. Didn't even know it had a story mode. Yeah, it does. And it was kind of just really slow-paced. And maybe it picks up. I wouldn't be surprised. And maybe I just had like fucking short-term, or no, like ADHD at the time or something, and like I just didn't want to focus on something like that. But it was very slow-paced. And, you know, I can do slow-paced to an extent, but, you know, that's really slow-paced, right? It was something else. But, yeah, to answer your question, Already done. I don't know what is on the agenda for like shit I want to play on stream. Definitely Yakuza 0. Although it wouldn't even be definitely if it wasn't that Norway bought it for me, because otherwise I'd have to think about like, you know, oh, do I want to start with one of the other Yakuza games? Do I want to try and emulate it? But since he bought it, it's like, okay, simple. You've solved the question for me. Thanks, you know. Well, that's fine. Talk about other games while you pay no heed to the one you're currently playing. That's fine. Fine. You don't need to be so passive aggressive about it. I'm paying attention to it. I usually stop talking when the people on screen are talking or something. There's just not, you know, I'm talking about this game a fair bit, but you can't talk about the game all the time when okay, what is that external factor? Oh, I didn't realize you could hop down over here. Yeah. I mean, you can only talk about the game you're playing so much if it's not like, I don't know. I guess it depends on how you look at it, but I don't know, man. It's a relaxed stream, you know what I mean? You know, I knew that I was gonna get an ambush or something there because I took the easier route, but like I still am very happy I took the easier route. Although, yeah, because I never tried this before, I don't know why, but you cannot, in fact, use the D-pad to move during this part. If you could, that part would be easy, but... You ever think of playing a Paradox Grand Strategy? Oh, that's quite an idea. No, I never thought of that. 022 port whatever, a tower system outline. The tower facility processes and computerizes resources sent by resource recovery units for use in its launch launch device. Oh, is it a fucking alien ship? Made up of 256 stratum, it can filter and compress information with the turbidity of less than 2,300 and have it recorded into the payload in approximately 27 minutes and 32 seconds. Details regarding routes required for the digestion of androids are recorded separately. The allowed diversity learning error rate is 7.21%. Okay. Okay. That's also what I got from that. Ooh. I didn't think about that. I was thinking spaceship, but his thought was missile. Did I go backwards? Good job. Did I? I must have. Yeah, we're going up. Yeah, I did, definitely. I was just curious. I don't know if you're serious. I don't know if you're serious or not, to be honest. I mean, like if you're not joking, that's pretty funny. I mean, I guess you could have just never watched my stuff before. It's like the main thing I do is grand strategy shit. I feel stupid even humoring the point that like you're not joking, but it's completely possible and reasonable and even likely